The stream, you didn't swap at the window at all. It's on the starting soon. Do they hear my dual audio? Oh, there's 3 minutes delay? Okay. Okay, okay. All right, today we have the first game of the day for the Valorant tournament. We have Addicts eSports versus Wacky. It's a pretty good lineup. We have a couple duelists, Jet, some support utility coming out with Zova, playing on Ascent. Attacking is going to be very fun. We're getting into the game now. I see Tanaki on the Ashe coming on the A site. They're setting up for A. Looks like it's going to be a bit of a slow hold onto A side. Couple people moving around B, trying to keep the aggression off Ellie. This is the first game of the day. We have a couple games running at the same time as this, so this will be bound to be very interesting. And we're underway, looks like. In the buy phase, we have Astra setting up her stars. Jumping over to the other team, defending. Holding out the spawn area. Probably looking to have a slow push. Looks like it's going to be a slow push out to A side. Here we go, looking to get underway now. Looks like they're going to push out onto A site. We have Ara sort of holding out a slow position, maybe looking at mid here. Everyone's getting set up. We're all very excited. We have Tanuki, the team's captain, coming out in the Ashe today. Sova looking for those angles, trying to get the information out to his team. Obviously, for this first push coming into A, it's very common for teams to push out A side on this map. And here we go, we're underway now. Sova arrows come through. It's definitely looking like a stack on A. Wonder how the defending team is going to respond to this. Sova's kit being very useful in the early game. Shots fired. Man, this defending Sova is going off. And there we go. That was a very fast, clean sweep first round. Sova definitely clutching the round for the defending team. This is looking good for the defenders. Very confident start. As we have a look at the attacking side, they're moving over to B. A side didn't work out. Changing tactics. Gonna look for a B stack, see what works, what doesn't. And here we go, pushing on B. The Reyna trying to get a nice little corner shot there. Switching out, we got the Omen watching mid, holding all the angles out. A slow push in garage with the Ash kit being utilized to just hold them off as long as possible. Maybe force a rotate even into mid. So we see them holding mid, pushing around. The flash is coming out. Shots out into mid. Oh, and Stoic gets taken down very, very swiftly there. Definitely holding out mid here. It's a big mid fight going on over the Astra. 3 people from the defending side trying to hold out as long as possible. Those stars coming out can be very useful. We have the Jet just defending B just in case, you know, if they rotate, come back around, trying to push onto site. With the Ash over on A side, the defenders are holding very well, sort of forcing the attackers into mid, having to make a decision here. And there we go. Sprays come out, Jet gets the kill, and that's it. Flawless 2-0 from defenders. And we go into round 3. Very swift start, holding them out, not letting them rotate easily, just very slow, methodical gameplay. That's what we like to see. These stars and pre-placements coming out, so we push up to the 3rd round. Snipes coming out into mid. Not too much action going on, just holding as best as possible. So we look, Tax on the mid, holding his position. Looking at potentially a site here. We have Ara pushing up to mid, maybe trying to find a pick. So we have Tidar and Dr. A is pushing up into the A site here. A little bit of a risky play with not too much information on the attacker side about where the enemy is. But if they can push through, then this might be an easy plant. Bomb left in that corridor area just for a nice, easy, fast rotate. And we look to be rotating around to B site now. See how the defenders can respond to this. Hopefully they haven't put too many eggs in the A site basket. Looks like the enemy team are coming over to stack on B. Defenders though, we have Viper sitting on site, putting up those walls, getting a nice defense out. Jet just really holding this angle, getting the sprays out. Gets taken down by the chamber. And it looks like the attackers are gonna have sight here. Clearing out, gets the Viper, Tada. Easily clearing out, planting bomb now. As the defenders are forced to rotate around, and that will be it. 3-0. Running out of time on the attacker side. The only problem, you can push site, you can have some nice kills, but time is your enemy. As we come into the 4th round now, it looks like attackers changing back to the 1st round strat, trying to stack A site, push up, get a nice invade onto site, maybe place down early, Obviously not trying to run out of time here. We look out the Sova just holding the same angle he did when he was very dominant in the first round. Shooting his arrows up, getting information out. Finding the enemy's position. As we look, the enemy team seems to be rotating around back into mid, maybe looking for a short push or even rotating onto B. Hope everyone is having a very good Christmas weekend at the moment. Heading up to Christmas at the moment. Getting some games in for the holiday season. And we see some fires out into mid. Tax firing out as the defenders rotate around to B side. The Ash Flash comes into mid. Tanuki pushing up on Tax. Looking for the shots, but no, Tax gets the fire in first. Looking for that confusion as he pushes up in through market. Trying to fire onto the Asterisk. That's another headshot. Tax coming in clutch for the attacker side. So we push up here. We have Tada pushing up onto site. Very confident for the attacker side. Not too much time. Definitely is the plant now. But Sova taking his sweet time to push around to B. So this is a 1v2 situation with Tada and Tax on site holding that bomb. Sova has to be very careful using his arrows to get the information out. And will he clutch the 1v2 for the defender's side? So far, 3-0, doing very good. One shot coming through, Tada at the back. Can Sova hold the Jet out, or will he fail? And no! Tada gets the first round for attackers. Very well done. Tada doing very, very good. And Tax on the Omen as well. The attack side looking not too bad. Not folding just yet. Definitely trying to hold their own. And as we go into round 5, it's 3-1. Attackers have a definite clean chance of coming back now. Let's see what happens here. As we come through, we can see Viper and Jet holding out the positions here for B. Maybe rushing almost. Just trying to push through, get some early aggression. The Jet coming through with that Sheriff, looking for some clean picks up. But no, the Chamber with a very much better gun. Sitting there, just waiting for the pick. Tax, though, coming through with a nice kill onto the Viper. And as we flick through, we can see a fight sort of ensuing on market, trying to get the wall taps in. They're rotating onto site. I think attackers do have a pretty solid chance here, sitting down onto B side. As we see Astra coming around, sort of moving in that spawn long section. The Jet with their ult, just waiting for the pick, being very patient. We move around, so we're just holding his position. Everyone is just holding, very, very patient. So we're just running around to A site, just wanting to check and hold off a good angle. Obviously, they have that bomb there onto the B. Maybe they just want to defend here, save, keep their economy up. They know, didn't quite get onto the A side there, onto the B, but there we go. And attackers 2-3, very nicely done. Tax, super nice kill onto the Viper, just holding out that that push, and obviously Jet on the defender side trying to get that Sheriff kill, trying to be aggressive, but nothing really came of it. So it looks like on the attacker side, they're definitely going to hold a bit of a B aggression, trying to push out, get some nice kills, get onto site very cleanly. We'll see how the defending side deals with this. Shots come through, pushing into garage, and as we come up, we can see a couple members from the defending side holding that B site, forcing out the members of the attacking side, pushing them into a mid fight here. A shot comes out from the defending Jet. That's a nice snipe onto the Reyna. And as we push up, we can see more fighting ensuing. Pushing into mid here. Just having a look. Chamber sort of pushing around. Sova trying to hold out that A side push, as we see most of the enemy team just holding position into mid here. Maybe looking for a short push or a clean pickup. Ta-da, coming around the corner here. Got to be very careful with those blinds coming up from Ash. Just checking all the corners. Will he see the Ash? Yes, he does. Picks him off. Nice. Ta-da, get a very nice headshot onto the Ash as they push out. Oh, but taken down by the Sova. Just holding down sight. Sova's being very destructive on the defending side. Can he take? Omen taxes down and he comes around, swings, grabs Chamber. That is a nice kill from the Jet. That's a very nice 3K with that operator. As we come around to round 6, defenders coming out, swinging. That's Sova, very first round, clutching on A site. Every time he just holds his position, takes his time, gets the information, and then just comes around getting the shots out that he needs. So as we look out here, taking these lineups from the Sova, taking his time, trying to hold A side down, but the attackers looking for an aggressive start onto B site as they push around into garage. We have the Viper watching the side again. Astra trying to hold them out as much as possible, forcing the rotate again onto the mid, and making this slow, choking fight with A short and mid. It's a very good play from the defenders. Just taking their sweet time, lining up A, sort of pushing them out of B, making the defenders really think about the decisions here. So it looks like they want to push for market here. Tada coming up, looking for any picks coming through, sort of the rotate out from the defender's side. They look like they're holding B very strong. Sova on his own onto A site right now, just trying to hold it out, being patient, getting the information for his team that they need. And as we see, the Chamber and everyone else is in mid. Tanuki running around, trying to get some picks off. And Ara on the attacker side getting that Jet down. As the attacker side runs around to try and take down A site, and they do. Sova on his own cannot hold back the forces of the attacking side, and they get down the spike on to A. Coming around to short here. Chamber holding it out. Just trying to hold the positions as much as possible. Viper coming into heaven. Maybe looking, swinging around the flank here, but the door is shut. So decisions indeed. Astra not really knowing. Maybe they will save here. Running around to B site. Definitely just an unfortunate round. Trying to hold their econ. Just letting them take the round there. We'll see what the attacker side does. It seems like they understand. Defenders just want to save, and they're going to take the round, run out. And now it is 4-3. Attackers pulling it back. Definitely not taking it, laying it down. And as we go into game 7, round 7 here, it's looking very even, very back and forth. We'll see what the defenders can do. Obviously, that's over onto the A side by himself. Sometimes, it works. Sometimes it's a little bit more lonesome than you think. Getting the lineups here, Viper and Ash and Sky here, holding out on B side. Spectate Reyna more surely. As we see Ara pushing up into A short. We need more Ara POV. Okay. Well, we got it. And sure enough, Spellgun coming out with that sick operator. And ta-da! Really coming in clutch for the attacker side with that double kill. First kill on the board. Let's go. As we come through here, they're looking at market, the Chamber, and Jet, trying to push through onto site here. See if they can do it. Oh no! The Jet with that naughty snipe coming out from the A connector here. And Tada stuck between a toxic pool and a hard place, unable to push out into site. And that will be that. Defenders take that round. Oh, damn. It is a very back and forth matchup today. Attacker side, Ara, Tada, definitely Tax on the Omen, really coming in strong, getting some kills on the board, just keeping up. But the defenders not taking a lying down, really just holding strong, trying to take those early rounds off the attacking side, keep the momentum. That Ara guy is pretty good. You should appreciate spectate him. Definitely, we will switch around, trying to take advantage of any player's skill for some very nice highlights. Ara just holding short here with the Marshall, pushing out into market, switching out with that Vandal, trying to get some nice shots out. And we'll see if the Jet with that Operator can get some picks off again. Very strong, just holding, and oh, again, just holding that market position, just waiting very patiently for the push around. And we'll see what the enemy team can do here. Just looking to push up into market, but can that Jet really hold off against the whole team here? We'll see, just holding the angle, just trying to steep them off, pushing into sight, and shots come out. Tada with that nice headshot onto Viper as they push through the B side, and the Jet trying her best to hold them off. As we see team captain Tanuki come through into market, pushing out, very aggressive, and Tada holding out, but no, the Sky getting that kill. Pushing out onto B side now, holding Chamber. Sova goes down at Chamber. No, gets the kill, but Sova coming in clutch for defender side, getting the kills they needed. Looks like it's a back and forth, but the defenders kind of taking a few more points here. Hopefully, we can see the attacker side pick up the pace and not let themselves get rolled. Another team, 13-1 better game. The ranks definitely vary. It can go up and down depending. And shots coming out, the Jet on the Operator, just destroying mid. Being very beneficial to the defender side now. So we see the defender side pushing up into A. Maybe changing their pace or rotating out into mid. We'll see how it goes. Hara the Martial Menace already being nicknamed here as we see them moving up onto the A side with Sova just holding down A. This throughout the series, he's just been very vital to holding down the site. And we see the Omen coming up onto Heaven as we move through. The Sova getting some kills out. Oh my god, destructive from the Sova on defending side. Oh my god. That was very impressive hold from the Sova. I don't think the attacker side are going to be taking him very lightly anymore. Just coming in clutch, flicking the bell song. Look at him go. The lineups, the information. Sova has it all, it seems, on the defending side. Move through to Dada, looking at that mid play again, trying to get some more picks off with the Sheriff. We'll see how this plays out. Chamber taking a few shots in. As we see Viper taking that Sovarol, sort of moving through onto the B side, trying to hold the position as best as can as they move through Garage. Maybe rotating into mid here, trying to just look for any sort of opening pockets that they can move through the map. Let's see how this plays out. Oh, the Tada getting taken down. Tanuki getting the double kill, but shut down by the Sova with that Marshall. And we'll see how it ensues. So we're pushing out of A now, sort of uncommon, mostly staying on site, but pushing into mid, maybe looking to hold them down on spawn, getting 1, 2, and that's it. Oh my god, a 3K coming up for the Sova on defending side. He is going off today. And it is the last round before we see the swap. Maybe the attackers do a better time defending. We'll see how it goes. Maybe they can take one more, bringing it to 8-4. We'll see how they fare up. Ara looking for some snipes onto mid. Will he get the picks? Can he hold them off? The Jet looking, and no! Jet just on this operator today, popping off, and they're holding short long here as they're pushing around onto A side. Tax coming up looking for some picks as we see the defenders team slowly rotating into A, pushing around. We see sort of Jet just holding this market mid position that she's been doing all game with the operator. And as we move in, we can see Tax coming onto Heaven with the teleport, trying to get as much time as possible for the enemy team to plant. Using his kit very well to position, but not enough. Tanuki coming out, and we see Jet coming up with the ult, not getting anything. And coming around, trying to take the shot. Astra getting the kill there, moving down, but no, Chamber taking the kill into hell, just sitting there nice and comfortably, waiting very patiently, trying to get the kill out. And no, Astra getting the kill there, and trying to get the defuse out here. Astra and coming in clutch. Viper getting the defuse, and defenders another round down. Ara with the copium in chat as we move into the swap. Now, attacker side defending. We will see how the game shifts. Splitgun will be very interesting in the early rounds. He's definitely known for the operator here in the series, and we'll see how he fares up. Tanuki, team's captain, coming in with the utility, pushing it onto A site. The Wolf comes out, jumping through, getting the information out for the attacker side as they push up into A. Missiles flying, and Ara making up for every death with the 3K, coming in clutch with the Ghost, and really just holding down A site very, very well. Very strong pick there from Ara. And trying to 1v2 on long there as he pushes back onto site, trying to get positions, and Tax takes the kill, and there we go! 4 kills for Ara on this attacking, defending side. Definitely making up for the earlier rounds. And we'll see what the defending side can do against this new attacking force. Holding on to the B, we've got Sova lining up the information, trying to just see where the enemy's at. Holding market and connect here, looking at garage, maybe using his drone, trying to fly out to spot a few people. Will he find them? Yes, he does. But only two. Only two. The defending side, not that much information to work with. We'll see how this affects them as Chamber holding mid might get in a bit of trouble if he walks into the whole enemy team. Tax holding mid, very strong, A short. Just waiting for any possible picks as we have a kill coming through. Dr. Az on the Sova getting the Jet. Tax coming through, taking the Viper out. And we'll see how this plays out. Just holding garage, trying their very best. Sova coming through as they rotate, getting the Astra, and two pushing onto site, and that's it. Tada coming in clutch, taking two of them out, defending very strong. It is very even now, with the attacker side playing very strong, but defending, Tada coming up, getting some nice kills, nice picks. We'll see how it plays out. Ara holding onto the A side. We'll see how they rotate out. Tanuki looking for any sort of rotating or aggression from the defending side as they push out onto A site. Two coming through, flashes coming out. We'll see how this plays out. And Sova and Astra looking at the mid position, trying to stay strong. Tanuki coming out to A site with the wall, getting shot down by Tax. See how aggressive they want to be. Its vision's gone. They drop down, taking out Ara, pushing on to A site, planting down the bomb. 4 members of the attacking side here, very, very confident onto A site, as we have the defenders moving around into heaven. A bit of a choke point, but we'll see if they can manage to clutch out here, as we have the whole attacker side onto A site now. And there we go. Mostly done and done. We get to switch to perspective before it was over. So attacker side just playing very strong today. We have Tanuki coming out with that nice utility. Viper obviously playing a good part, but the Sova especially just coming in as a big carry for this team. Oh, shot fired. Ara taking Sova down. The key point in the defenders team, or attacking now. And just looking for more picks onto mid, moving through. And oh my god, the flick coming onto Jet and taken down. Ara, a force to be reckoned with the operator. Taking 2 out, moving on to A site. As Tax gets dropped down, we see them pushing out. Will the Sky move forward? No, playing very safe. As we see the defenders moving around now, just trying to hold the position a little bit faster than before. not letting the attacker side move around as quickly as they want. And Tanuki getting taken down by Chamber, but that's it. Ara with the wall bang. Definitely coming in clutch for the defender's side. 3K onto the operator. Very strong from Ara. Definitely looking a lot stronger now that he's on the defender's side. Can they bring the rounds back? 10-6. We're almost getting to the final rounds of the game now. We'll see how the match proceeds. And pushing around into Garage, the enemy team now being very aggressive and taken out for it. The Jet shut down as the Sova's utility comes out to play, looking for that market pick, trying to get the information out as they push out. But Tadar just holding strong, taking out 3 members on B side, and that is it. Defenders win the round. 10-7 now. Tadar and Ara holding strong for the defender's side. We'll see if they can keep the pace up as we look at A side now. It looks like the attacking side might want to stack here. We'll see what they choose to do. Astra Stars coming out as we see rotates coming through. Sova's utility being useful here, gathering the information they need to push round to site, spotting the Omen. They have 3 members up onto A now. The Jet just holding out the B rotate, trying to get those line ups down. The information out for the attacking side as they push up onto A. See what they choose to do. So the enemy team seems to be swinging around from A into mid, looking for potential rotates, getting the information out. But no, the enemy team just holding strong onto A. Definitely very confident about the site as 1 kill comes through from the Viper as they push around onto site. Jet jumping up, looking for the shots onto Heaven as we're looking for the plant onto A site. Spike goes down. We'll see what they can do from Heaven. Ara looking for the picks, trying to flick out onto the Jet. Doesn't quite get the kill. And let's see how they can defend here. The Viper ult being very, very annoying for the defending team to push up onto. And Tadar taking out 1. And Ara going down. Weirdo coming around. That Viper being very strong this round. Very useful. 3K coming out onto Dr. Az. And Chamber getting 1. Can he clutch? Gets the second. And that is that. Chamber taking it for the defending side. Viper did very well, but not well enough. Chamber coming in clutch for the defending side, bringing those rounds up 10-8 now. Very strong 2 rounds for the defending side. Viper, very, very good performance that round. Did very, very well. Not quite enough, but the ults coming down, the 3K, everyone on both teams doing very, very well. And Weirdo coming through to A, maybe holding it himself as the enemy team coming through to Garage. The Sova ult coming out, taking down Jet. And Ara holding mid, takes out Tanuki. And we're moving around now. Defender side, it is a 1v4 situation. The Viper definitely going to have to come in clutch, but no dice. Defenders win 10-9, really bringing it back. 3 solid rounds. Attackers are definitely going to have to show some skin here and try and pull up the socks and get onto site, get that spike down, and try their best, because it's not looking good. They had a very nice round with the Viper, but just wasn't enough. So we'll see what they do now. Pushing onto A, looking like an aggressive start. Everyone's here, just getting ready to bring the rounds back. And the Jet going out onto site, throwing her ult down, not getting enough. Tax taking her down. The Sov ults come around as we see Tanuki closing the doors, just getting security onto site as they push around, plant the spike down. No messing around. Just trying to get everything out, everything down, securing site as best as they possibly can. But no, Tanuki going down to Tax. Tax popping off today, getting so many kills, and the Astra coming around, but taking down again. The 3K coming out for the Omen as he holds Sova out. As can he push up on site? Can he take the 1v2? We will see. We will see. There's a straight shot through the smoke. Tax, will he take it? And no, that is it. The defuse comes through. Tax taking him down anyways with the pistol. Disrespectful. That was very good from the defender's side. The chamber just holding out, just waiting at the back side, letting Tax take all of the pressure and weight on his shoulders. So we'll see how round 20, as it's 10-10 now. Defender's side clawing the way back. I think it was 10-6 just before. So definitely showing a dominant second half of this game as we come around to the start of the game, holding around onto A site mid. Again, just looking for any pockets to move through. We'll see what the enemy team decides to do. Ara holding out strong with the operator, trying to get some picks again. We'll see what they can do. And it looks like on the A side, we have a bit of action here as members dropping for the attacking side. Not looking good. Tax just holding strong as the rotate forced out, heading into mid now. We see the Jet from the attacking side coming around, taken down. B side not looking very good, not looking very strong, but we'll try and take it anyways for the attacking side, getting the lineups, the Sova, getting the information out they need as they push around into garage, moving into B side here. We'll see if they can take them down. Ara holding position here, just waiting for those footsteps, trying to get the shots out, but no, Astra coming in clutch, getting those kills, but no, Tada also just both players coming in hot, and that's it. Defenders win the round 10-11, almost match point. Tax is too good. This defender's side is looking very, very strong, clawing their way back from just near destruction to just dominance. Tax holding on A as the enemy team lines up for the push. We'll see how they counteract this for the defense. I think this map definitely favors the defending side a lot, but we'll see how the attackers can combat that. And shots come through as they push up. The Jet trying to make some plays, jumps, moving through, a bit aggressive, pushing up onto Tax. Tax taken down by Sky. Ara coming up with the snipe, pushing out onto site. Let's see, they're planting the spike. A little bit more confidence this round. Just getting onto site, getting everything down. We'll see if they can hold out against the defending side. Tada coming around, moving, getting the Astra. Nice headshot there. And just holding out Garden here. Just looking for that rotate through mid. We'll see how it plays out. Splat moving around to site. Oh, Sova taking down Tada very low. Can he clutch out or will he be taken down? Getting the operator and flicks through. Splat gone. And Tada looking very low as Chamber pushing through as well. We'll see how they move out. And Chamber, no, not enough. Viper clutching for the attacking side. 11-11. Very even game now. Viper, that was clean as we're moving in to the late stages of the game. And attackers not out of it yet. Taking the first round in 7 rounds. Dominant showing by the defending side, but both teams just trying their best. And chat going wild for Ara's performance on the operator. What a comeback. We'll see if they can take that comeback to a victory, or will it show to prove short. We will see. As the attacker side looking to rotate out to mid here, maybe play for B. We'll see. Jet, Tada moving around to B. Sova holding out strong with the mid-market play here, trying to get the information out. Have the Phantom ready, but no, shots coming out. A lot of pressure from the attacking side, just holding A short, changing their minds, just stacking up for Gardens, taking down Ara. There we go. Chamber coming out with his ult, taking down Tanuki. Splat moving onto site, holding out for that heaven push, waiting for the picks. Viper's ult coming down, very strong. Can defenders come back and take the round? No, Chamber coming down, Splat taking the kill. Spike is planted, but no, it's just a little bit short. Taking down with the wall bang. Sova, very clean. Peeking around now, coming around, flicking, getting that headshot, and the shock bolt coming down. Will they be able to defend or not? Tada coming through with the strong shots, and Sova taken out. It is a 1v1. The spike has just been planted in time, and we'll see if Tada can do it very low. Has ult. And oh, what a headshot coming around from Tada, taking the round. It is 11-12 match point. The comeback on defending side, that round was very, very close. And attackers showing the force, showing the teeth, but just not enough to push through and take the round. Tada looking very, very strong today on the jet for this team. We'll see how they deal with the next situation. Holding out on the B side. The enemy team coming through to garage and mid. Splat looking for any potential picks. Doesn't see Tax. Oh, does now. Trying to. Oh, nasty. Tax taken down as trying to hold a site with his team here. They're just holding garage, waiting for that push. The whole enemy team just ready to go Splat with the ult coming down. Oh, Sova taken out. And Splat just showing his teeth onto the defender's side here as they push around to B site, get the spike down, and moving at the back of site, ready to hold down the fort. As we see Chamber and Reyna holding on to market here, pushing around, trying to get any angles they can. It is a 4v2. Can they take them out? We'll see. One goes down. Chamber, nice headshot. The flash coming around. No vision for the Chamber. Oh, nice kills coming down. And attackers Splat with the 3K holding strong. Now it is overtime. Oh my gosh. holding strong. This game's so even every time. Damn. No one is willing to give an inch. As we go into overtime, 12-12. Now, what an exciting match. I am very ready to see what Splat is going to do with this operator. All game, he's been busted with these shots on mid. So we'll see how dominant he can be this time. And as well, some notable players. Tax coming through very, very strong for the attacker's side, as well as Ara, chat's favorite, coming through the mid, getting the sprays out, sort of forcing the aggression as they push around for A short and B. Chamber just looking at Garage. Any picks, waiting very patiently. So we see Tanuki onto A site, holding. Everyone's just taking the time. They know it's the late time of the game. And Ara dropping down Tanuki as he pushes around into A side, trying to get another kill here. The blind, and there we go. Ara with the 2K as the attacker's side pushes around to A, securing the site. Can we see them take the game after that last round? As we see Viper and Astra moving around, those stars being used. Hopefully we can see how useful they will be as they push around to Heaven. One drops down. Tax and Tada flawless from the attacker's side here as we push around into match point. And switching sides now, defending. We'll see how they can fare. Very, very strong from Tada and Tax coming in clutch for this team. Crawling back from low points. I believe it was 8-4, 10-6, and then 10-10, 11-11, 12-12, now 12-13 match point. It is a brutal, slow charge for both teams, trying to rack up the rounds. We'll see if the attacking side, Splat, just saying hi to the enemy team real quick as he moves around onto B site and trying to get the shots out. Sova taken down. There we go. Viper, they're on the site, holding quick. And Spike does go down. Tada! Just knocking down two members with the air dash and the shots coming out. The enemy is defusing, and that is it. That is the game. Congratulations, defending team. It is a defeat, unfortunately, coming out. What a crawlback. Tada, Tax, and Ara's performance was very strong indeed. And the Chamber doing very well to be pretty secure each round. That was a very strong game. So thank you so much for watching the game. I had so much fun watching that. And congratulations to the team that won. And we will take a little bit of a break and we'll come back. And then we will see how we go with the next game. We're streaming 3 games today. As you can see, just earlier we were showing the bracket. We had a very, very close game on game 1 here, coming out for Addicts eSports, clutching, coming in very, very strong. We will see how this new team will fare. We have Sage and Jet coming out on the defense side, and attackers looking like to have more of an idea of who they want to play. They have Chamber, Sage, Jet coming through, and both Jets locking in for both sides. And we'll see how this plays out. We're playing on Haven today, the only map in the game to have 3 sites. We'll see how this plays out and how each team's strategy will work with this triple site map. And we are underway, getting into the buy phase here. Attackers side looking like they want to start stacking on C. We'll see how this plays out for them. Very interesting start indeed, as we have Mercy coming out with the Sheriff on Jet. Looking to come through with those picks. We'll see how it plays out. And 1 second, we are underway as they push out the flash coming through to C long as they push around, trying to get a little bit of confidence onto C side as they push through. The dash is not coming quite through for the Jet as the shots come around, and we have 3 down for the attacker side and 2 down for defenders. Swap around, have a look. Div coming around through here, looking for any picks into window. Coming around. Jet very low here. See what he can do. That Arcane Revolver will do some work. As we swing around, looking for the headshot, and he gets it. Div in the 1v1 situation fakes the defuse. We'll see. I don't think Jet's going to fall for it. Pushing out now. Takes the gun out, and oh, nasty 3K for Div. First round, defenders coming in clutch. Div looking very strong on the chamber pick, flexing those guns and skins in the process. Jet looking to do some work as well on the other side. As they change up their ideas now, maybe looking for the A push, which is very good on this map for attacker's side, or huddled together around the A long entrance. And flashes coming around as Mercy pushing up A long, going onto site, getting the orb to just get her ult. Further up, coming around, pushing through, trying to get the kill. Nice! Double kill headshot with the pistol there. But Lily doing some work as well on the Sage, coming through. And Jacob unable to take down the 3K Sage. And defenders 2-0 the round. Lily definitely someone to look out for here with the 3K coming out clean on the Sage. So we go into round 3. We'll see what the attackers want to do. B, A, C. There are so many site options on this map. As Mercy looks into mid, pushing up for B. We have the Sage watching the back as we look. The Astra holding strong, but not strong enough. Jet pushing now on to that B site as Astra and Sky move around. You can see the Jet looking for any side entrance plays here, and Div as well. Getting shot down by this guy's utility with the Sage just holding the angles, but no, shot down by Div, and Mercy getting a 3k, but shut down by the other Jet with the Sheriff. Unable to get the flick there, pulling out the Spectre. Back to the Sheriff, and unable to get those nice headshots. And so attackers taking the round of the defending team. We'll see if they can make it an even score, 2-2. Mercy doing some work on the Jet, and definitely everyone doing their part, coming around, and we'll see if B side is the way to go. Looking for that C push, just in that little garage area. Jet holding strong on mid. The team pushes up, looking for that C invade to potentially B, depending on how much work the Jet can do. The defenders team being a little bit more cautious this time. Astra coming up with those stars using the utility. Icana coming around, pushing to C, looking to hold both sides strongly. But B side looks like it is the place to be. Andy taking down Mercy, a Jet versus Jet fight. As we see Lily pushing around, trying to hold the site, slowing that entrance down. And Div taking down Jacob with his ult. Very nice shot. Any more potential members, but it seems like everyone is pushed around to A. The spike goes down, but Sage goes with it. And they're coming around, and shots get fired out, and there we go. Round 3 done. Defenders take it. In a Jet versus Jet matchup, it seems like Andy is coming out strong. Div is well on the chamber, doing some work. And on the attacker side, we have obviously Mercy doing a lot of work as well. And the Sky with all the flashes and utility you could ask for. Just making all of these sort of pressure plays possible as they're pushing up for the long here, taking down the wall, getting a little bit more access for the attacking side team. Lily coming around to try and stop them, gets the Astra, sitting, waiting patiently. The flash comes around, knows she's coming, but not quick enough. Around to the Astra here, one headshot, but not quite enough to get the kill. Almost. As enemy teams, Sage is doing some work with the Spectre right now. And there we go. Mercy taking the rest of them down. The 3k coming out. The Sage and Jet for the attacking side doing a lot of the work here. Going into the 5th round, we'll see how they can bring this back. 3-2, fairly even so far. And they're coming out with the quick ult, wasting no time to get the kills. Gets one, looking for the second, gets the second kill out. Spike down onto long. Can they get the third? But no. Mercy with the quick up, pulling out, and that will be that. Icana moving around mid with the Sheriff looking for some plays, but no, everyone's dropping like flies. As we see the Sky coming around, hold the position, looking for any flanks. But the enemy team just sitting on bomb, very patient, just waiting. We'll see how it plays out. Shots come out, and Reyna gets taken down by the enemy team in window, and that is it. 3-3 attackers take the round, evening up the scoreboard and showing they're not going to take this game laying down. Just like last match, both sides doing very, very well and keeping things very even, trying to not let the other team have momentum to roll through and take the victory. As we see the Sky here just holding patiently, waiting on the angle. We have the Reyna coming through the air. Everyone's just holding their angles very tightly, very patiently, just waiting. Everyone just holding. No rushing. No need to panic. Mercy coming around to mid here. And Andy, the defender's strategy paying off with that first kill onto the Jet, just holding down Andy again, taking them down from B side with the operator. It's always these Jet players with ops. And Icana, the Reyna vs Reyna battle, superior Reyna will survive. A double kill coming out, taking down Spike, moving around a low health Astra, taken down. 3k for Icana, and defenders take the round, bringing the score to 4-3. Chad is saying Jet diff. I think opinion diff. If we have a look at Icana coming out clean on the Reyna. Div again, another good player to look out for, especially with Chambers' kit coming in with the ult. Doesn't have it at the moment, but as he builds up those points, gets those kills. And so just holding C, just as the enemy team rotates around. Ana holding out strong in tunnel tier, waiting for the rotate. Again, defenders just being very, very patient. Just waiting out, holding strong. Fluby coming around. Flashes coming out, holding long, getting that position. So we come into mid, Astra. Just attackers not really knowing where they want to go right now. Div pushing around to B side, looking for any potential picks or information about what the enemy is. Taking a peek through, doesn't quite see them on window. He's going to have another peek, sees them come through, tries to get the shots out, playing defensively, trying to wrap around, but no shots coming out for the attacker side as Falubi running amok of the defender's side. Icana getting that nice shot out, but will it be enough? No, it will not. Icana gets taken down by the Sage. And attackers bringing the score back, keeping things even, well-rounded. We go into game 8. Let me know in chat which side on a Haven you like the most. Do you push A? Do you rush through mid and go to B? Or are you one of those C snipers that just come and clutch for your team? What side do you play? As we see Annie running through the middle here of window, coming around, trying to look for any picks onto long. Jacob as well, just holding tunnels. Div with that C position, and the enemy team just unsure if they want to take the play against Annie onto mid. They're going to hold here, maybe push through to B. So we see Lily holding A. Andy is now pulling around, watching window, waiting for the push-up. Be very patient, and one headshot down. Gets two, looking for the third. Gets the third. Andy sweating. Okay. All those headshots coming through, but Mercy showing his stuff on the operator, taking him down. Will he be able to clutch the round? 1v4 with that operator. Can he take him? 1v3 now. Sakura coming around, holding long, and an ace from Andy, showing that Jet diff. Oh my goodness. Andy, what a beast. Commentator 325 on the dashboard. Honestly, with the way that Andy is getting that ace, I'm going to say 400 on the dashboard. We're just cranking it, boys. As we push into A side here, Andy with the operator looking to take the enemy team's jet idea and just work with it. Trying to get those flicks out. Lucky picks through the smoke, but will he be able to get the pick off? No, Lily coming in clutch, getting the headshot. That's one down. We'll see how it progresses. Sakura-san coming around to mid here, looking for the play. Akana taking one out window. Defender's doing a very good job at the moment. Akana, another clean shot, flicking down onto Jacob, taking him down. And no, Fluby with a nice patient headshot. But that is it. Div coming around with the strong shots out onto Fluby into window. And defenders 6-4, looking very confident moving into the future rounds. Astra with those stars coming out, and there's a lot of commotion happening around C. Mercy trying to get some shots out, moving into window. A little bit of a risky play. He can get caught out here. Dashes back. We'll see how it progresses. Andy just playing the slow game on long, waiting for any flanks, trying to get the information up. And no, the enemy team on site already. Andy moving around, not really knowing the position of the enemy team, as Ikana dropping them like flies. Oh my gosh. We see Chilla holding strong onto site. Can he take them down? Andy just waiting for the moment. Will he be able to get the shot out? And yes, he does. Andy, whew, getting some more shots out. This defender's squad looking very, very strong. It was a bit even at the start. I was thinking, we'll see what happens. Gamer on the stage looking good. Fluby trying to carry his team the best he can. But it could be a case of team diff as we move in to the 11th round. Andy showing his stuff, but the Sage using their ult, getting the jet back, keeping things nice and even as they move around to rotate. Icona holding strong. Andy moving in, being aggressive with his ult. He's feeling very confident today with that ace coming out. Will he find the picks he needs as they push through the C site? And shots come down to Astra, taking down Rainer's blinds. And Div and Icona coming in strong for Defender Squad as everyone just gets wiped off the map. Defender Squad looking so dominant now, taking the rounds to 8-4. It is not looking good for the Attacker Squad. At first, I thought things were even, but we'll see how we go. Hopefully, and it's very possible for them to claw back. We saw in the previous game we streamed, they claw back from 8-4, then 10-6, then 12-14, and they clawed back and won the game. So we'll see if this attacking squad can do the same, as we have swapped around now, as we see Lily flexing her skins, waiting for the chance to run through with the team onto A site. We'll see if the defending side now has a better chance holding sites than they do pushing them. Mercy with the Sheriff now holding on mid, just waiting for any window peeks, quick pickups, but no, the other team just like kind of pushing through tunnels, just gassing for A site now. As the shots come out, Icona taking one down, Fluby down, the hard carry for the team. Andy showing the jet diff coming through, but no, Chilla getting the shots. Icona and Andy coming through. Can Chilla do it? We'll see. Jacob coming through, stopped by their wall. It's a 1v2 situation, very possible. Looking to use those stars to get a good opportunity through, but being very impatient by pushing here. We'll see how this goes through. The Sage just holding strong and not. I thought Jacob had a chance, but not quite. Lily coming through with the headshot there and taking them down as we go 9-4. Attacker Squad coming in hot. Icona looking very strong. Andy again, just a dominant force on the jet as we go into round 13. Can the defending squad pull it back, or will they fall flat? Let's see. Taking the wall down, trying to get that entrance into C, deciding it's not worth pushing around into B side. We'll see how this goes. Lily backing up, got the Sage support there. Andy taking him down. Icona shutting down. Gamer, though, coming out the Sage pick with a pistol. Maybe it's a save round, but not quite enough as Div takes her down. And Chilla with that nice headshot onto Andy, taking down the carry. And we will see how well Chilla can defend in a 1v2 as she pushes side. Gets one, pulls back, tries to get the other, and doesn't quite get it. Falls short by just an inch. Div, strong on the chamber. 10-4. This is looking like it's going to be a sweep. We will see what they do. Sage trying to hold strong for the team. Fluby doing very, very well in the early rounds. We'll see if he can pull it back and pick up some rounds for his team. Mercy again looked very strong in the early game, but as we push through with the rounds, teams got more econ. It just doesn't look like the strength will hold. And taking down Icona, very nice shots, coming out. Flubby just holding this position, but no, all of the fighting is happening around B side as Lily pushing up with that wall, getting the Sheriff out, one of the coolest skins in the game in my opinion, the Arcane Revolver. And shots coming out as the rotates, going through, getting that spike, picking it back up, taking it to A. Icana securing that site for them. Watching Heaven, trying to look around, and there we go. The 3K coming out for the Reyna, holding, just waiting for the Sage to come through. Trying to get some clean picks through the smoke, and Spike has been planted. We'll see what Gamer and Jacob can do, pushing up into Heaven. Will it be enough? The Sage peeking through. No, one down. Icana pushing through, ready to take this round. Jacob holding on to Heaven. I don't think he knows. He does. He's watching that angle, but no, Icana coming in clutch with an ace. Oh my god, another monster on their team. Icana and Andy, definite contenders to look out for the future of this tournament. I believe that this is going to be a bit of a wash, but props to the defending side so far. The early game was very strong. It looked very even, but and who knows? They have 2 more rounds to try and pull this back. I've seen it been done before, and we'll definitely be able to see what happens. Icana pushing around onto B site with Andy, the 2 unstoppable carries on these duelists. Coming around, looking around the A connector side, just holding these angles, securing site, the whole squad moving up. Let's see if they can get the shots out. I don't think they quite know where everyone is so far. Icana, Annie moving through, taking down Mercy, but Icana and Lily coming through, taking down the shots, and it looks like they're securing B site. The spike is down. Can they push through, being very defensive? Fluby gets taken down. Andy with the 3K attackers pushing through dominantly to match point. 1 more round and they take it. We'll see if they can just keep rolling with this momentum. Once a team gets going, it's very hard to stop them. Div coming through, taking his utility out, ready for those rotates. Throwing the spike down, just taking the time. We'll see which site they want to push out for now. Are they going to take B again? Very confident, holding that down that site. Div coming around with the ultimate, taken down. Mercy coming in with the operator play. Jacob trying to get the utility out as they push around, looking potentially for that A site push. Andy holding for the rotations on B site. Looking back, will he get picked off? And yes, he will. Mercy looking very strong. The defender squad trying their best to keep this game alive right now. Icana very strong, holding. Will he see the Heaven rotate up above him? Fluby is ready to take them down. We'll see how it goes. Look for Hal, but no, 2 there, not strong enough to take on a 1v2. And we see Jacob pushing around now and gets taken down. That is it. 13-4. GG. Well played. Nothing they could have done. Icana, Andy, definite monsters. Going forward, I'd love to see their clips in the tournament. Good game, everyone. JJ. And that's it. We're going to take a break now and head to game 3 very shortly. a lot of teams play. And now we have Eagles versus Big Balls in the quarterfinal matchup, or almost quarterfinals, I should say. Whichever team wins here goes on to the final 4 participating teams. And it's going to be a very interesting game. I can see some sub in players. Div, Icana, very, very strong. Lily, I saw on the Sage, the previous game, looked very, very strong. And Andy, oh, who could forget on the Jet? So strong with the ace. And the other team here, Jet on the Cypher. First Cypher that I've seen today. Will be very interesting how the difference in information plays out for the defending side. And we are going through a buy phase at the moment. The attacking side pushing up on to the B side. Very excited for the third game today. There'll be 2 streamed games tomorrow. And we will see who takes the whole tournament. Maybe it's one of these 2 teams. And the Wolf from Icana coming through, pushing out, being very aggressive on here. But Curse, very strong pickoffs. Same with Jadon. And oh my gosh, nutty shots coming out from the defender side. Div not taking it, lying down Sakura Sun as well, but she's very low. And I'm not sure if she'll be able to do this. Rotating around to A now. We see Viper on site. Kaden just holding bathrooms. What can the Sage do? So we see Cypher moving around here, maybe looking for a very slow, sneaky rotate, but seems the Sage might make the first move. Holding bathrooms. She's going to be boxed in soon. She has to make a choice here. Jadon pushing around, checking for the angles, but no! Sage unable to pull it off. It does take down the Jet, but no dice. Moving in to round 2 now, as we have defenders on 1 point, attackers on 0. And the previous games, we did see the early game, 4-4. But this attacking squad in the previous game coming in clutch with the 13-4. So we'll see how many rounds they're willing to give up this time. Rotates come through. Pushing up into Hookah is Raze, another first pick we've seen of the day. Flash coming through, trying to get that spray out, but no. Defenders again, just so quick. So quick to take the round. Moving again. What can this team do? Last game, they were very strong. They're obviously facing a team who won their game, so it's not going to be as easy. Now, Lily on the Jet, pushing around, being very aggressive, getting the kill, looking for the second. Gets the second, pushing on to A side. Can Kaden get dropped down? No. Dropping down Lily. Moving around with the Spectre. looking for the picks. The wall stopping all aggression from the defending side. Trying to get picks. One down. Trying to just blindly spray and pray for something. But Jadon on the Cypher. Dear God. Just coming in clutch. 5-0. Taking the round again. Just really wanting to make it look so easy. First Cypher of the day. And it's looking good. We'll see what he can pull out this time. Cypher, not a showy champion, not a showy agent, you know. It's more about strategic plays, positioning, getting that information to your team, putting your traps and cameras in good spots. But it looks like he knows his stuff and is holding B site very well as two enemy team members push long, but he's not having any of that as kills are coming through, kind of pushing around to B site. Everyone making a ruckus. Here we go. And then taking advantage of that camera, trying to get any information out, getting the sprays, but no, nothing seems to be working right now. Trying to see about any picks he might be able to get. Now it is a 2v3 or 4, I should say, situation. And no, Andy gets dropped down. Sakura taking one out with her as well. Jadon looking for the pick, but no, Div taking them down, taking the first round of the series. Icona pushing out onto site with her wolf here, looking for any picks or information. Div pulling around with the Omen. Andy looking for any rotates coming around here now. Sakura pushing through. Curse with the ult, planning to just hold from heaven. Waiting strong. Let's see if they can pull it off. Kaden looking to swing around, tries to pick one off, but no, doesn't get it. Jadon and Curse getting a kill off each. Andy trying to look for a pick, does get the Cypher though. Very nice shot. And another one. Andy showing their superiority on the operator. Oh my God. Just like last game, Andy coming in clutch with the operator. So strong. We see Andy again taking one out, looking for another, but no, not quite. But the Sage not letting the Jet die fully. As Akana taking down the other Sky, as the attacking side pushing in hard onto B side. But Kaden taking one down, looking for the slow, methodical play style. Jadon as well, coming around for the rotate, trying to get any picks, ball bangs, but no dice indeed. Div coming around to long. Will he get the pick? It looks like it as they swing around to Hookah or Jadon in a 1 3v4 situation. Can he do it? It does not look like it. He's going to save, running around to A, trying to keep his econ steady. And there you have it. Jadon just keeping himself alive, willing to give them that round. And it is now 3-3. Pulling it back, bringing that even gameplay we like to see. And we know from last game, that's all they need to start really getting their momentum going. Can the attacking side emulate what they did last time in the previous game? We'll see as they push out into bathroom. Lily on the jet coming through. Can she get the pick off into the sky? We will see, looking for the shot, and yes, there is a nice kill coming through. Kaden rotating out onto the A site now, but they're pushing off the site. BLK Dark coming through, but just gets dropped by Lily on the jet. Jenny coming up to Heaven and backing up Curse, but it doesn't look like it's going to be anything. Ikana getting the kills off. Kaden trying to trade steady. Ikana looking very strong. Coming through, trying to pick off Curse here. Getting the flashes out, but... And there we go. Attack is getting the round. Ikana doing work with the 3K. What a very strong round indeed. Definitely showing what they were like last game. This team is definitely going to be a strong contender in the tournament going forward. Can the defending squad come back? Kaden doing his best. Jadon very strong on the Cypher. We will see how it develops. Again, the Cypher just getting all the information going, getting the camera set up. And we'll see as the enemy team pushing through onto the B site now. Div holding strong. Dark with the raise, holding it, and he rotates onto the A side. But no, Lily getting walled up and in. But from Hookah, Kaden coming in strong, but no dice. Ikana taking them down. Plants coming out. Ikana trying to hold from long. Andy with the shot onto Curse. We will see if Torzen can do it, but no. Gets dropped by Andy with the 3K. This is the second round. Both teams have won their previous games, and whoever wins this goes on to the quarterfinals. This will be the last streamed game of today. There'll be 2 tomorrow. And we'll see who goes and ends up on top. As Ikana coming through with that ability, coming strong, pushing around, getting the information that they need, playing it safe on long. As the defending squad, Jadon with the Cypher with the Sheriff, looking for any picks, but there's so much smoke. Andy and Div coming around with kills. Ikana getting dropped. Curse and Dark. Curse again. Torzen. Just so many kills from this defending squad. Dark looking for the shots. Doesn't get a Div. But there we go. Thrifty from Torzen and Curse. Defending, bringing the rounds back up, not letting them fall behind. 4-5 now. Defending squad, yeah. Curse and Torzen, they keep it up. Now holding strong on A side. Curse and Jadon, strong members of this team. You see Div, a monster on this Omen, coming through. Pushing up, being a little bit cautious. It's just in case. Icona being very aggressive onto long again. Just using that utility for its worth. As the flashes come around, gets the ult orb, but no pushing coming through from the defender side. Kaden in a sticky situation, literally right above him in hookah, but Kaden gets the flick, takes him down, but no, Icona quickly getting the kills out. Jaden just watching a side, very patient. Icona again just watching through. Andy, though, taking down Torzen with a nice op. And we will see Div come through. They're going to take the plant. Sakura rotating through. Dark coming through hookah now. Can they take them down? It's a 2v4 situation. But no, Sakura taking Jaden down. Now it's only Dark. Takes one. Can he kill the rest? We'll see. Div holding strong onto hookah. Shooting from window. Bombs coming out. I don't think he can do it. And Andy with the 3K. Attackers win 4-6 so far. Again, just showing that dominant force from that previous game. Andy with the operator. Dirty snipes coming from that man. Lily with the jet. Previously on Sage. Icona. Very, very strong, reliable player on the Sky. Getting nice kills out for his team. This whole team just stacked with players who know what they're doing. Kedden, no messing around. Time for the Viper ult. As she locks down B side, but that does not matter as the attacker side, they want A. So they are going for it. Dark coming around here, looking for any shots out. Div taken down by Curse with the jet ult, but no, Icona coming in, clean up crew. It's Kaden just forced to rotate now. Torzen trying to hold strong, coming down to the bottom of site, using the abilities to safely check for angles and everything else. Andy coming in through, but oh, what a shot. Icona, Kaden, both shotguns coming out. Can Kaden do it? Up? No way. Andy, 3K again. Just clean carry from this man. 4-7 now. Showing their dominance. Before previous game, they took them to 4 rounds and left them there. 12-4 was the previous score for this team. Andy, again, a key member as to why they were able to do that. Sakura, can they do it again? Curse, watching long now. That operator, also very strong. Just waiting for any peaks, and he takes one. Dodges out. It's going to be a follow-up from the enemy team. They're gonna come forward. Can he do it? Lily comes forward, gets shut down by Kaden. Icona following up, not quite securing sight. Jaden and Dark on their way to help. Here we go. They swing around. Jaden taking one down. Div gets Dark. Andy taking down Jaden through that little shelter, and we'll see the spike comes down. Andy's watching the Sky and shot down by Sakura. Here we go. 8-4. Just like last game. That's what we'd like to see. This dominant showcase. This team picks up momentum and they do not stop. In this next round, we'll see as we switch sides now if they can hold strong while defending. The other team, of course, getting the opportunity to climb back on the attacker side. Hopefully this time they are able to. So traps coming down from Cypher. Torzen looks like he's edging and ready to go. Dark with that cute little bomb that is super annoying, and I never want to verse a raise ever. Jaden coming around to long. it looks like everyone is lined up and ready to go. Shots out, Torsen dropping Annie down, and Akana getting a shot through as well. But Torsen, again, just showing his stuff on the pistol round. Curse coming through the B side. They're planning now. Torsen just strong this round. We'll see if they can keep it up. Div ready to go now, but gets taken out. The utility from Sky just really proving difficult for now the defenders side. And now it's 5-8, unlike last game where the enemy team did not get another round past 4. Now Torsen looking very strong, like he wants to keep the game going. Gets spike, comes around to A. It looks like they're stacking almost on A site here. It's gonna have a very interesting, high intense fight. Coming around to bathrooms here, Jaden trying to get the information out, sees the Sage. Although the giant ice wall would have give it away, really. As they rotate around to A site, Dark takes down the Jet. Sakura just waiting in the wings. This Curse comes around. The Viper wall just keeping things nice and steady. As Dark gets Sakura down. 3K gets Div. Curse dropping Andy, but Dark, oh my god, looking clean on the race. Dropping a 4K. Six to 8 now, climbing their way back up. Can they have a miracle run where they bring the series back and win the game? Dark coming up, aggressive plays now, the flash coming around, pushing into Hookah, trying to get Akana down, using the bombs, flash comes out, pulls around, and nice kill from Dark. Very clean. Kaden looking to clean up. Everyone's pulling around to B side. They have to rotate around. Jaden trying to hold any people in mid. Div coming around, trying to get them with the paranoia. Curse, will he get picked off through the smoke? No, not quite. Torsen looking for the pick. Very low. Div is just getting shot down here. Andy trying to pull around. Will he find it? Gets one. Pulls back. Looks for another. Gets the nice double kill with the Guardian, but not enough. Curse taking it out. 7-8 now. The attacking side looking strong. Really saying, nah, we're not dropping a game this time. Pulling it back from 4 to now 7. 3 rounds in a row. Curse, Torsen, Dark, Kaden, all stepping up. Will the defenders squad be able to hold out, or will they be taken over by this attacking momentum? Sakura now holding A with the Sheriff. Curse watching as people get dropped down by shotguns. Firing erupts through Hookah. And Andy taking out Jaden. Div holding strong with a shotgun. So ready to go. Kana now coming around to assist. So we hear the rotate, comes out. Looking for the angle, tries for the shot, misses. Dropped anyways, and gets Kaden down. Spy carry is killed. Can the Jet do it? 1v4, very difficult for Curse, but no, not quite. Thrifty from Lily coming out, and that is 7-9 now. Defender squad coming back saying, nah. Momentum, not today. Here we go. Ikana watching long. Trying to get any picks off. Div coming through as well. Lily gets dropped by Curse. The rotates coming around Div as well. Andy following up on to A side as they push around from mid. Sakura trying to pick off one. Pausing coming around. Checking the flanks. Dark looking through. We'll see if anyone gets dropped. Div taking down Dark. Looking for more angles as the attackers rotate out to B side. Now it is a 3v3. Defenders holding A, not realizing that they are on B. Now having to late rotate around to B side. Torzen holding strong with the Cypher. Cadden as well, just looking for anyone coming around. Looks like they're stacking around corridors here. Will they see the trap? No, they won't, and that split second you take to clear the trap is enough for the Cadden to take him down. Cadden looking for the lineups on Viper. Just stop the defending going out. Looks like the bomb's going to explode. Sakura trying her best, but not enough. Taking Jadon down. Torzen gets killed by the bomb, but Viper keeping it steady. 8-9. As we go into the later half of this game, we can see that both teams now just trying to position themselves on the map in the best way. Not to rush forward too much. We can see the defending side holding A quite well, but mid looks like it's about to be a wild west with Torsen coming through to the B side. They're rotating around to Huka. Can Lily pick them off, or will she be dinner for today? We'll see. Dark pushes through, looks for that ult, doesn't quite get anything, shoots into Lily, but no. Ikana taking down everyone. Lily coming through flawless. Oh my gosh. Defenders really showing this stuff, not wanting to give an inch that round. Curse coming through, pushing up to Hookah with the ult. Ikana forced to move back. Torsen coming around, Dark, putting in some pressure. See if Ikana folds, but no. Picking off Dark. Being very patient. Div as well, just looking for the shots onto the Jet. Not quite enough. As Viper's actually pushing around to Div right now. I wonder if she will figure it out. As the defender squad rotating around as the Viper ult comes out. It's a 3v3 right now. Andy pushing out. Gotta be patient. Take your time. Oh, 2 kills coming out. Andy dropping down Chadden. And now there's a 1v1 situation. Andy waiting very patiently. Torsen coming around. Trying to go for the defuse. Will he be able to get it? No, Andy coming in clutch for the defender's side. Taking out that 1v1 one and getting the round to 8-11. A very close game this time as we push up into the penultimate round. We see Torsen coming around, looking for the push onto bathrooms, getting the flash out, running through, seeing if we have to pick out. Sage roll into mid. Dark trying to get that down. Ellie just waiting for a pick. They're holding strong onto A side now, looking at the bathrooms as everyone starts to rotate around to B side. Like, so we have two members coming around to A. Jadon holding strong on bathrooms, but not enough as they rotate around through spawn, running the long way, taking their time. They know they have a lot of it right now. No need to rush as Viper coming around gets popped. Icona doing work, getting a nice flash out. That will be enough. Tries to get 3, doesn't quite get enough. Dark taking Icona down. Spike gets dropped down. Now Jadon picks it up. And will they be able to push around to B side, or will they have to rotate somewhere else? Div now just holding B. That Cypher being very useful, being able to dictate which side they push on. But no, Div says, it doesn't matter. Come here. I will take you down. And yes, he does. Another kill. Jadon pushes around. Will be enough? No, it will not. And he says good night with the operator, and defenders taking them to match point. 12-8. Will they be able to pull it off and go to the quarterfinals? We'll see. Div very strong that round. Lily as well contributing. Andy just showcase his skill. Curse and Torsen though, especially Dark, forces to be reckoned with. Maybe they can pull the comeback off. We will see in this match point fight. So they're pushing up for A side. It looks like it's going to be a very hectic fight. Div coming around, trying to pick them off as the attacking side pushing up in hordes. Oh my. Shots coming around. Jet gets dropped. Torsen gets a nice kill off. Will we see them drop down? Caden moving back, trying to be passive. Icona playing aggressive and getting dropped for it. Curse. And onto Div. Both sides. Torsen again taking them down. Attackers not letting them win without a fight. Bringing the score to 9-12. Only 3 rounds down. Can they come back? Dark going into town. Curse as well, just popping them off. Both teams doing very well. Div now with the paranoia coming out in the smokes. Curse holding strong in this cage, ready to just pick them off one by one as everyone is pushing up onto the A side. Iconic running around with Div, trying to get the heals. Lily pushing around, gets taken down. Torsen coming in strong. Doesn't matter. Torsen holding strong, waiting for the time to go. Flash comes out. Div just holding patiently, but no, attack is down. Torsen, okay. Torsen coming in so clutch that round. Dropping them like flies. 10-12. The comeback seems possible. It's in sight. All they have to do is push them out one round at a time. Going for that overtime and trying to win the game. So the round starts. Icona moving up and along, looking for the flash here. Can he get the pick off? Flash comes out, both blinded, but not enough with the frenzy. Not close. Getting another flash out, but not in time. Caden dropping them down. The difference in economy is going to hurt them a lot here as well. Andy coming around with the judge now. Jaden not quite being able to pick up. Oh, I say that, but Andy drops down as Lily comes around. But no, Jaden is gone. They're rotating out so fast to A. No messing around for the attacker squad. They are ready to bring this game back. As we see Div moving around, hoping to pick off anyone from the angles. It's a 3v3 now. We've seen this countless of times. Curse waiting on that side. Dropping Lily down. Will he get picked? Not quite. Yes, and Div getting the headshot. Caden coming around mid. But no, not enough. 11-12. Attack is bringing it back. 3 rounds in a row. It could be anyone's game at this point, match point. All the defenders have to do is just take one more round, and they take the whole thing. But can the attackers bring it to match point and overtime? Caden coming around to mid. Jaden following suit. We'll see how they want to push up onto A. Spraying and praying for their life. Icona holding down B. We'll see where this goes. Div just waiting with that vision. Dropping down the smoke. Dark trying to get a pick. Let's come around. He's ready for the ult. Fires out, but the wrong side, but gets the kill anyways. Shooting into Lily, but the Jet drops Dark down. Now Div coming around as they push into B side. Caden drops Div down and Lily. Goodness me. Attackers, what are you doing? Caden planting spike. They really do not want to lose. Jaden is ready to go. Viper comes out. Andy with the vision. Trying to shoot the open to Hookah, but nothing shows just yet. Waiting for any signs of a body. Sakura coming in with the res. Sky. Oh, Jaden poking out and dropping down. Trying to get the defuse. Anything. They need to do it in time. They kill. Can they get the defuse? Can they do it in time? And they do. That's it. They get the defuse just in time to take the game. GG's in the chat. Good game. They take the whole thing. They're moving on to the quarterfinals. Oh my God. That was very close. Andy clutching this whole thing. Definitely an MVP for this game. Good job. And that's it, guys, for today. Thank you so much for watching the 3 games. We're going to be streaming 2 more tomorrow. I've been Juniper, just hosting this tournament. And yeah, GG's in chat.